purposes of the video, I'm only going to do one side, because this is for our introduction to Indian head massage, a gentle routine. So we're going to begin with a circle. We can do a figure of 8. This can be done with oil, but we're just doing it through clothes. And then it's coming from the side, coming up the neck, along the top of the shoulders and around. Nice big sweeping circle, which we'll aim to do about 6 times. And then we're going to do some kneading. Again, we're kneading here on the muscle, on the trapezius muscle. So we can knead with the thumbs, but we want to be protecting our thumbs. So other ways of kneading are with the heel of the hand, which is particularly good for elderly people because it's less intensive. You can also knead with your knuckles. And the side of your hand as well. Areas where there's going to be tension usually is just here, on the top of the scapula, and just under here, just below the neck. So those are areas where you might find some tension and do some concentration of massage. Then we're going to do some hacking, which is where we're going across the top of the shoulders and maybe coming down a little bit, but it's mainly this muscle here. We'll do the other side as well, and then or else the champy move. With the elbows out and 2 hands coming down together. Then it's the push down. Not too firm push, depending on what the person can take. Maybe counting to 3. And that can come all the way down the arms. And gently back up again. You do that 3 times. And then you come up and do the ironing down move. Across the top and down, around the elbows, and gently back up again. Then we'll come to work on the neck, and this is where we work with the hold of the hand and the thumb is in. Support the forehead and we're coming under. So up, and the hand is sweeping along the occipital ridge and coming round. You can change hands or you can just come around. So it's that move. So at one point, the side of your hand is actually on the occipital ridge as you come round. Then we've got the 2 hands sweeping up on the neck. One hand after the other, again working on the occipital ridge. And then it's a stroke where your hand is in a U shape or a C shape, and you're going to come up. And I'm going to be holding onto the occipital ridge, and then I come up under the ridge, fingers and thumb come together, pause and come off. So I would be supporting the forehead, I was just showing you, so it's coming up, pause, finger and thumb come under the ridge, stop at the end, take away the stress and off. So it's up, then we're going to do the head, so we've already got oil on, so we're not going to put any extra oil on. So this is putting the oil on the head, the ruffling, with your hand in this shape, and your big zigzaggy move going all the way down. If you've got long hair, it's really important that you remember to include the occipital ridge and everything, because that's where we get so much tension. One hand or you can do it with two hands together. And then we're going to come to do the shampooing, which is the one that everybody likes, where you're coming, if the hair is able to, you come under. If it's very, very curly, you might want to be on the top. But we're coming, and we're going to just hold the scalp, a presence on the scalp really, as you move it. It's not a vice-like grip. We're really trying to work and move the scalp. It's lovely with one hand just behind the ears. And around the occipital ridge. You can also do the one where you have your hands apart and then you just pull in. And then it's the one where you're going to really try to lift the scalp up, because we've been working on it. So the hand comes under, your fingers are apart, and the whole of your hand is on the scalp. Your fingers come together with your everything still on the scalp, and then you do a gentle squeeze. And your heel of your hand is still on the scalp, and that's a count of 5. And you do it all around the head, as tight as the person wants. This can feel really nice, just along the occipital ridge as well. And we'll do some, between the moves we're doing some stroking down, and we're going to do the tabla, which is just a little bit of a wake-up call, named after the drum. And we're going to do the pyramid, where you have your hands facing upwards, you're getting the bit of the scalp so you know you've got the scalp, you're coming up, resting on the top of the head, just pausing for a minute, a healing pause, and then up. And it's lovely if you can take some hair up with you, as long as you're not pulling on the hair. So it's coming up. And then we're going to be combing down. This is with my fingertips coming down, one after the other. And then, if you wanted to, if somebody's got a lot of tension here, just use your fingers to get underneath that ridge, to do some deeper work, working with them to check that it's an okay pressure for them. And now that's the head done, and now we'll come to do the face. You might just want to pause it for a minute. So I've just refreshed my hands, because I'm going to be working on Christine's face. And I will be putting a towel to support Christine's neck in the right place. We're going to do smoothing. And as I'm doing this, I'm feeling for where the eyebrows are. I can start to feel where the eyebrows are. And then it's either squeezing or gentle circles, working on the eyebrows. I'm going to come down and do the nose, so it can help if you come down the nose, and then you're using 2 fingers, the flats of 2 fingers, to work the cheekbones. Do that a couple of times. You're going to be wanting to smooth down the eyebrows, smooth along the cheekbones, and then you can do the temples with the flats of your fingers, working on the sort of squidgy bit just here, nice and slow. Come and do the chin squeeze. Gently squeezing the chin. And we'll do the ears. Nice can be very deep on the ears. People can take quite a lot of pressure on the ears, kneading, and then coming down with a gentle tug. Then we'll do the tabla, raindrops, and finish with some lovely long strokes. And then we'll hold the head for a little bit. Sometimes it's nice to support the forehead and the occiput at the end. And then I'll come to the front and take them right.
Thank you.
And we'll get a glass of water.